Deacon is the closest the game ever comes to talking about synths. He mentions a debate within the railroad where some people he mentions that there is a disagreement in the railroad. Like some people, like what's her name, Glory, or I forget, want to kind of extend their protection to things like protectrons or whatever. Like they can't agree on where the line is. Everybody's on the same page that we should be helping Gen 3 synths, but then some people are like, maybe also Gen 2s, and maybe also protectrons. And you think, oh, maybe it's going somewhere, but of course it's not. You can't ask any of them about it. They don't talk about it. And it doesn't make any sense anyway, because you never meet a Gen 2 synth that wants its freedom. They're just mindless killbots.
Please let off on the bunny hopping, Josh.
Yeah, please.
It's so much fun.
We're in. The back
Is it?
entrance
Is
But
it?
not to watch.
Yes.
Is it really?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna mail
learn why we're here.
Bethesda a letter. Josh thinks your game is very fun.
No, tell them that he thinks that bunny hopping is fun. Next version, you won't be able to jump at all,
this come
except
from?
in designated jumping zones.
Gen 1s and 2s.
And where's Nick?
So it's time you learn why we're here.
NPC standing by. Okay, wow, looks like we need to get across this ledge. I think you ought to jump.
So it's time you learn why we're here.
You should step back and take a big jump.
Prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Hey, Valentine.
Good job jumping. You've just unlocked 100 years
fuck?
of knowledge.
What? What just
The back
happened?
entrance is safer, but
I don't...
Right. Okay.
Let's find a prototype then.
together with you, I like our odds. The first step is to override the security lockdown.
I was just gonna have.
There's something you need?
Let's see what's over
Think you can
Nick.
unlock that terminal?
Count on it.
I guess he's not gonna do that. Hey Nick.
Nick.
You got time to talk now?
Oh, he's all moody. Lighting's really good in this shot.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. We've gotten a decent glimpse into
He
your
wants
dirty
to have a
laundry,
heart
but
to
you still don't
heart.
really know a whole heck of a lot about me.
There's never an
I
appropriate
figured I'd offer
time
to
for
balance
this.
the board.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you want?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed
Why
like
won't
the
you
sort
wear
of
our
thing a
dog
detective
collar?
ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war, faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do, putting on the hat and trench coat. I figured it.
So is he positing that private detectives used to wear hats and trench coats specifically as opposed to other individuals? That's interesting.
I wanted to be.
At least he's not wearing a deer hunter hat.
So who are you, Nick?
Because
That'd
like
be
yeah,
hilarious
very
if he
clearly-
mixed a bunch of different detective ideas. Like if he was half Holmes and half Sam Spade.
he's just no. He has to be wearing a.
I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories.
He has to be wearing a Murder, She Wrote dress.
Volunteered for the back before the war. Scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs.
He's
the
part
21
Agatha
years.
Christie,
I don't know
part
why they chose to
Sherlock
make a
Holmes.
robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a
I couldn't remember the name of the character on Murder, She Wrote.
Engineer. Hey, maybe that's
Angela
why the
Lansbury's
Institute
character,
tossed
J.B.
me in the
Fletcher?
garbage instead of turning me
Oh,
into
you're
one of
asking
their
the wrong
people
guy.
soldiers.
The only one I remember, my wife loves detective stories and she watches lots of them. But the only one I know is
I'm not sure
Poirot.
if anyone told you, but there's been a war.
Poirot mustache,
I think we'll
That
Miss
was one of
Fisher
the only
cocktail
good
dress,
sarcastic lines in the game. I feel
Angela
like and it wasn't labeled as
Lansbury
sarcastic.
haircut under a
Wait.
deerstalker
The
cap.
original Nick was
Yes.
from my
And he's
time.
like, I determined that these were the... And then maybe like the flip-flops that the dude wore.
Quite the rude awakening. I
Um,
remember waking up one day in a garbage
and
heap,
he determined that these were
tattered,
the elements of
head
being a
full of
good
memories
detective.
belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But The kids, they weren't afraid.
In the background,
think his
Deacon's just
name
tapping
was
his foot like,
Jim.
come on, we got a thing to
First
do.
person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled
Nick
me for an
Valentine
hour.
is a good NPC.
Once
I mean,
they
he's
seen I wasn't
like,
gonna hurt anyone,
he's
the other
not,
folks
you know, I
in the
really
neighborhood came out
enjoy
and pulled the mechanic
speaking
away.
with him, and I always like it when
He'd
he has new
eventually
things to
turned
say, and I
into
think
a
that that's
pretty
the
swell
basic
soiree.
barometer.
A local mechanic even
Yeah.
gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the
I
reason
wouldn't
Oh.
put it that way precisely.
I've been
Well,
watching your behavior for a while, and I've
Kindness
seen nothing
creates
objectionable.
I've always
And
believed.
that's why it
Couldn't
must
agree
be
more.
extinguished.
Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be.
I would
I've noticed-
describe your behavior as
Probably
moral. You're a role model.
Someone
I
must-
especially
Deacon, how you
like the
doing?
way that you murdered hundreds and hundreds of raiders who weren't even in your way.
I still am not a big fan
Hi.
of the companion system.
Oh, I think my thing wore off.
Can you
Part
imagine
of that, I guess-
dying somewhere
Sure.
and using your last breath to scrawl up a sign saying that it's dangerous wherever you were killed?
I gotta let the other people know.
Like, no shit, dumbass. Oh, turn around, Josh. That pipe you just passed had a cash in it.
Hello, I like
Look around.
cash.
Tinker managed to
Wow,
turn
that
it.
was
I
such
just-
a cash.
it's like,
Shamus.
you
I'm
don't
glad
need
you
to
made me
leave-
turn around for
Hey,
pipe
probably
pistols.
saved some lives.
I just love the idea that you think, what if my corpse isn't enough of a warning to my friends? I'd better also leave them a note.
They can read it while they're
we don't
being
want to turn off
killed
the
by the
turrets.
exact same thing that killed me. What do you do if you're murdering somebody and with their dying breaths they scrawl up a sign saying that you will murder anybody who enters that area? Do you wash it away? Do you just leave it up? Like, yeah, that's fair.
You'll become addicted to all buff-out chems. That didn't do anything.
I could see how
You
he
are
calls them
correct.
Oh, it
chromosomes.
hit someone else. That's
Oh,
great. The other
Bethesda.
sensors in front of me.
That was a really
Hate that.
long jet. That was a really long jet. Like, for me, jet, like, seems to be over in, like, 2 seconds, and I never felt like it was worth it. I wonder, is it luck or endurance? Like,
Well,
what
that was
makes it
buff
last
jet.
longer?
You keep getting burned.
Oh.
You keep getting burned.
I
You
keep
need to talk to
getting-
your dealer.
Yeah, I keep getting lame.
Yeah,
He's just
they're-
giving you inhalers.
Power 'em up. We can give our friends a little.
the jet you're receiving is actually just sugar.
A sugar inhaler. You just suck the sugar into your lungs, and you're like, I'm not getting the same high I'm used to.
New from Irresponsible Co., the Candy Inhaler.
Why eat candy when you can breathe it?
Right away here.
Coat your lungs with delicious raspberry, grape, and banana sugar.
Oh man, a terminal! Oh, we did it.
Ugh.
I like that it's just become part of the sound effect. Like, duh, and then 2 seconds later, ugh.
Like, how could this? How? Like, is this not just super annoying for people?
It's super. I mitigate the annoyingness by participating in it, which might be tasteless, but I don't know. It's one of my coping mechanisms, so leave me alone. You can't judge me. So yeah, it's super annoying to me.
I mean, it's like if nothing else, it's like kind of a like brassy sound effect that plays like once every couple minutes. It feels like.
Yeah, it's pretty often. Oh, there was a book. There was a comic book, Josh. It was on the desk.
That never officially the switch.
Oh, a comic book.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to pick that up and toss it away. But
I really like
apparently
these
you can't do
covert
that.
operations manuals with like the badass names.
Yeah.
Can't start a fire.
This does
Can't
not look
start a
safe.
fire without a spark.
Oh, I can't use it well
Oh,
in
it's
combat
great.
anyway, so...
You're in combat, Josh. You didn't know it, but you're in combat.
You know, they say never to wash the bucket because it keeps all the flavor from all the previous meals cooked in it, and also several hundred years of wasteland.
It gives the food character. Oh. Oh.
It's important to seal the meat because the rust locks in all the moisture.
Ooh, fashionable glasses. Let's put
My
those
lucky
on.
tetanus spoon.
What do these look like?
Does your lucky tetanus spoon, like, not give you tetanus?
Those are certainly fashionable glasses.
Those are so 50s glasses so much. Actually, they might be. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's actually kind of 60s.
You're right. You're right.
Which, this whole game feels a little bit more 60s, which I'm okay with, actually.
I don't know. Just
Nick.
pick an aesthetic and stick with it.
Hey,
Go on.
Open this computer.
hacking this is beyond me.
God
See what you
damn
can
it.
do.
Not me.
And done.
This interface.
Yeah,
My,
done
my
and done, and
character's
then they'll
out.
wander around the room and get confused and lost and forget what they were doing and just
I
give
think
up
that's
without
actually what
saying
he's
anything.
doing. Where are you? What the fuck, Nick? Nick!
Yep.
It's up the stairs. Where
It's
did
when
you
they-
go?
It's when they just stand there that's the most frustrating.
He goes all the way up to the computer and then he doesn't do it.
What do you want me to do with the
These folks
computer?
weren't playing
What do you
around.
think I want you to do with the computer? Well, it needs dusting. Somebody can stand and clean out the
All
keyboard. Okay, I successfully deleted every file on this computer. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, this was also a like a spy thing for the U.S. government before the war. Okay, now I need you to do this one.
Heads up.
Do something for you?
Need your expertise.
Can do.
I don't know why Deacon's not doing any of this. Oh, because that door just opened, so I thought that was...
See, that almost sounded like natural and bantery. Your exchange with Nick there.
Can't
Dun
figure it
dun
out.
dun 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 dun.
I actually
dun,
had
dun,
a fun bug like this recently in playing Mankind Divided, where I went to the bank and asked to go see the account manager, and they said they'd ring me in, and I went over to the account manager's office, and it was locked. There was someone in there having a conversation with them, and the conversation ended, and she went to leave, and walked over to the door, and it wouldn't open for her, so she just kind of started like wandering around in front of the door like, I can't find a path. Walked back to where she started and then tried to walk back through the door. And eventually I just hacked the door open so she could leave.
That's amazing.
I actually I kind of like that it takes Nick a while
want to see
to
what
hack. No, he couldn't get it. It's expert.
Oh no. The other one was
Yep,
extra.
make Deacon set off the tripwires. Oh, that's my
that's a
favorite
good
thing
idea.
to do. Yeah. It's
Deacon!
like, hey, go over there.
He didn't do it. Deacon! Do the tripwires.
Yeah, I know when I
Do the
attack
trip
opponents made of metal,
wires.
the
It's not
go-to
working.
weapon is a piece of sharpened 200-year-old metal that's on fire.
Have we burned through all of our stim packs yet?
I was just wondering about that. One of these days, you're going to hit that stim pack button, and nothing's going to happen. And then we're going to feel
will be
the
a great
emotion they
day.
call sadness.
I mean, don't you feel that already all the
As long
time?
as you're carrying it.
Yeah, I do.
I will limit the pain I inflict, if possible.
Sure, leave the bobby pins there, but take the cigarettes. You make
Yes.
no sense to me, Josh.
A lead pipe. A lead pipe.
I'm gonna smoke the shit out of this lock.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
I was gonna say, hang on a minute, I need a drink, but apparently I can't drink from any of these.
Fascists.
Excellent.
Wait, where were the bobby pins? Oh. Okay, cool. Hello? Die, mannequin!
I don't think I ever ran low on bobby pins.
No, I do like the mannequins posed around here. This game overused the mannequins way too much. They are everywhere. If they were constrained to places where you fought synths, that might actually lead to some fun visual misunderstandings and, you know, come around the corner and unload on a mannequin. That might be a kind of a funny moment for people. But they're everywhere in this game world where it makes no sense. Like, are you telling me these raiders went into town, got 12 mannequins, and then hauled them all the way out to their base in the sticks, and then posed them around their base in no particular way? Just why?
Looks like whoever was here made off.
We could get like hazmat suits or gas masks or whatever. Those just aren't cool enough for us.
The security room time. Carrington's prototype.
What's over here?
I am no longer detected.
Aren't
More
we missing
video
an important
games.
scene or something?
Probably. Jingles
Yeah,
my monkey.
he's about to go into the vault
What?
where you see...
What?
Yeah, that's... You ran away, right?
Oh.
You guys are like, oh, the important scene. Yeah, you just dashed away from it and Deacon was talking to you. He handed that gun to you from the other room. This
Thanks,
was an important
Deacon.
scene. He explained that guy that's dead on the floor, that's his gun you were just given. And there was a
Right.
whole story behind it.
Hostile sensor
anyway.
reading detected.
Open sesame.
It's interesting that the game just gives it to you.
Hell of a lot
That, like, they don't have you pick it up or anything.
Minefield.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
Actually, can you in this game just pick a legendary weapon up off the ground and get the intro? Do you think maybe the scripting's baked in so that you need to, like, get it from somebody? Or, like,
I
from
wonder.
a container?
I'm
God.
sure you can find one on the ground. I'm sure they could do that. I don't know. If
I'm
they actually
sure,
can
yeah.
do that,
I was
but
just a moment's curiosity, because
Hey,
this seemed like an
Deacon.
odd decision.
Ah, the switch.
Yeah, I've
doors.
never
Heads
seen
up.
one on the ground that I picked up and gave me the intro.
I feel like the leaf blower gun or whatever, maybe? Or like the freezer gun. Isn't the freezer gun like just behind a door?
Oh yeah, yeah. To the elevator.
Is someone present?
This
by
isn't
order
an
of the
elevator.
Institute? You must be destroyed. Losses multiplying.
These guys kind of remind me of the robots
Losses
from my robot,
multiplying?
Actually, it's just losses incrementing, you dumb robot.
And they hadn't yet.
And that's the whole basis that Father uses to explain why the synths aren't people.
Yeah, they're not people. Have you
That they
seen how
can't do
shit they are
math
at
right?
math?
Well then, by your logic, the rest of the wasteland aren't even... Oh, right.
Their version of the Voight comp test is like, what's 2 plus 2? And then the robot is like, you know, banana. And they're like, see?
Ooh, we have a carrot now. Now we can make more Yao Guai roasts.
I really wanted there... I really want there now to be a Voight comp test in this game.
Oh, it would... Wait, there is! When
Oh,
you
is
try
there?
and go into... When
Yeah,
you the
in,
stupid goat test. When you try and go into
Yeah,
that
we
one
did that.
town.
I don't remember it.
It's just a repeat of all the
Sanctuary
questions from
or
Fallout 3
whatever
at the
it was
beginning.
Right. Where is it that you get those?
Does
Hello?
nobody remember the name of that place? I can bring up the map as soon as Here, it's over here in Covenant. That's it.
That's it. Oh, I was
I've
racking
never-
my brain for that.
I think I've never been to
don't think I
Covenant. I
ever-
think you guys must have done that when I wasn't there.
It's possible.
Yeah, it
Is
must
that
have been
the
one of your
witch
off weeks.
place?
The what place?
The Salem witch trial-y place, or am I thinking of
Oh
something
yeah,
else?
that's it.
Oh.
It's
Can you
not-
answer the question? Did it make the way that makes you have to be a robot?
Nope.
No.
No matter what you say, he's like
Oh.
very interesting.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
That's not the answer I would have chosen. Okay, moving on.
I remember Covenant. It's that small. It's that small
Nick's
little.
just there wailing on it. We walk up and hit it once, and it blows up and sends it flying. That was great.
So, do any of your companions set off? Do any of your companions set off landmines? Because there's a lot of them right
set
outside.
it so that when you don't set off landmines, they
How
don't.
did that
but we can
happen?
test it.
You just like ran out right onto a landmine, and I feel like you didn't like touch it for several seconds, and then you're like, oh, okay, and you pick it up.
Well, you mean like
like-
how I'm kicking this one around right now?
Oh, do you have that
Because I've got the
perk?
sneak perks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just playing kickball with a landmine.
Oh, we blew up the whole landmine field.
Jerk.
Hi,
Hey, Nick,
Deacon.
want to play hockey? Okay, I'm really disappointed. Not once in this entire mission did Deacon change outfits. I wonder if that's because you had a companion with you. If that
It's
breaks
possible.
his logic or something.
I've never seen him do that, but I've always had a companion with me when doing stuff with him.
Yeah.
I never properly recruited him because fuck the railroad. Or is he a companion that you can recruit, or does he just like hang out with you? I don't remember.
We got
I don't
what we
know.
came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Yeah, it's so we're in such danger of being followed by everything that's dead.
Hey, Deacon, come out here. I have something I want to show you.
Tell me that got Nick
Damn
at
it,
least.
Nick!
Oh, you tricky bastard.
He's on
He's
to us.
cheating. Alright, well that's the week.
Is it? We've only been. Oh wait, no, that's right, because we had to restart the recording halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like,
Okay.
I wonder if there's anybody who like pull pranks out in the
fuck?
wasteland. What the fuck?
Sorry, folks.
Am I immortal?
No.
Are you sure?
I think this is the response
Oh,
Josh
there we go.
regularly has to things.
Am I immortal?
Am I
Oh
immortal?
wait, no, I'm not.
Do you think like a raider chief has ever assassinated another raider chief by telling him, "Hey, look, I found a car that works out in the wasteland. Come on, get behind it." What? It's not okay. Hang on, you stay here. I'm
the
gonna go
fuck?
thump on the hood a few times.